Ukraine, began to come to life. Resident of Kiev. Here is our home, our job. No one can kick us out of our house. While the war between Ukraine and Russia, which started on February 24, continued, the streets of the capital, Kiev, started to come to life after a long break. It was noteworthy that citizens returning to Kiev flocked to squares and parks. In the city, where personal and public transportation vehicles are concentrated, shopping centers, cafes and restaurants began to operate. With the Ukrainian army taking control of the Kyiv region, it was noteworthy that the citizens returned to the capital and flocked to the squares and parks during the Easter week. In the city, where playgrounds started to fill with children, it was seen that many young people were walking on the streets and streets. In Kiev, where some of the barricades set up due to the war have been removed, sirens occasionally sound and the night curfew continues. Ekaterina, one of the residents of Kyiv, who went for a walk in the park with her child, stated that the city was empty until 2-3 weeks ago and said, "When we go out in the morning, we see that there is life. We want to live." Pointing out that conflicts continue in some parts of the country, Ekaterina said that this is sad. Ekaterina stated that they did not leave Kiev during the intense clashes and said, "We do not want to go anywhere else. We will stay at home. Here is our home, our job. No one can kick us out of our home." Noting that the cities of Bucha and Irpin are close to Kiev, Olga said, "We were at our house and we could hear the explosions there. However, we do not plan to leave from here. We will stay on our own lands. We will see later. But we will continue to fight. I wish victory to be won as soon as possible. Because we want to achieve peace. We deserved it. I also wish strength to our soldiers who are trying to protect us, and I pray that they will overcome this dark force. We want our children to live in peace in our country, too." Anastasia, who was riding her bike in the park, explained that she had terrible moments during the clashes and therefore had to leave Kiev. Said. Anastasia expressed her wish for her country to win the war with Russia and for the people to return to the places where they used to live.